2020, yeah. 2020. Gosh, it feels like ages ago, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does actually. 14 after 10 o'clock, 22 degrees. Getting closer to the weatherman's prediction of 23. Mine, 26 today, Barbara's 27. You know, I think we got a good shot at it. I think we're going to make it too. In fact, I think Barbara's going to win. I really do. Tuesday, November the 2nd, right here in Galaxy, here in New Zealand. And I've got to welcome along everybody that's joining us this morning here at Galaxy. It is an absolute pleasure to have you back, and I'm elated. I really, really am. Coming out of, well, the area where, you know, Disneyland is. Walt Disney set up his business over there. Of course, we're talking about Orlando, Florida. We're going to be joined by today's feature artist. Yes, we're talking about very young, very adult, very intelligent, very talented, and the next superstar to keep an eye on is Alex Freeman. Check this out. Coming up right here at Galaxy. First of all, let's do this.
Galaxy 107 FM.
And you know, you really do know that if you're going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, don't you? Yes, you do. Yeah, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Simply because, well, you know, we like you to like us. We really do. We certainly hope that you do. But bell for notifications when we have important people like, of course, Alex Freeman joining us here at Galaxy. Now, check this out. Paper mask right here at Galaxy. Getting so many requests. Not funny. If you haven't heard it, listen. So, sweetness, we've got a couple of minutes before we kick off into this. Loving the outfit. You look very, very beautiful today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Show me your earrings.
My earrings? Okay, hold on. They're a gift from my grandma, so I wear them all the time because I promised her I'd never lose them.
Yeah, very,
They're my
very.
friends.
Oh, that's stunning. And you got the hand right as well. I used to have a girlfriend that was a model, and she did all sorts of modelling, including hand modelling for jewellery and stuff like this. But believe me, I used to love watching how she would emphasise a product just by a simple gesture. You know what I mean? So
Really?
I see you got that one right. You had practice. Yeah,
Yeah, I went to Fashion Week and they were like, yeah, we'll have you model. I was like, yay! I got to model for the second time for Fashion Week. So I went 2020 and then 2021. It was really fun.
Well, you know something? I don't want you to be a model. I want you to be a superstar. I really do, because I think that's where your future lies. It really does. But sorry for saying that. I think you make a superb model, but I think you're going to make a superstar.
I don't really want to be a model. I want to be a superstar, absolutely.
There you
so
go.
That's the goal.
There you go. I'm sorry for speaking out like this. But
It's fine.
believe me.
I agree with you.
Very cool, very cool. By the way, I'm watching you, watching me. John Rawlins is watching, and Margarita Crow? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Dan Watchmore's on board as well. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. It's been a while. It really has. We've still got about a minute to go, my friend. I'm loving the X's in the background. Especially the pink. I'm sorry, I'm a big pink fan.
I have one more, and it's exactly like this one, except for, well, this one's in a acoustic electric. I have just a plain acoustic, and then obviously the electric. But yeah, they're all sparkly too. That's my favorite part of my phone.
I think you and I are very, very much alike. Let's go to the desk.
I'm behind a paper mask. Think of what we used to have. Hoping that the grass is greener on the other side.
107
Galaxy FM
on radio beats.
Galaxy FM.
That's That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, believe me, this is absolutely elating for me, it really, really is, because we're catching up with a good friend of ours coming out of Florida, Alex Freeman. Now, believe me, Alex is one of these artists where every morning when I'm doing the breakfast show, guaranteed I will look on the stats and there's her name, and, well, one of two tracks, guaranteed every breakfast show. Then I was telling Alex this earlier on that we actually have been playing her latest track that we're going to be releasing today. Didn't say anything to anybody, blowing up our internet every time we play it. People want to know more about it. Who is it? The whole deal. So today we're going to release that. We really, really are. Good morning, Alex. Good afternoon over there. Nice to have you on board.
Yes, it is. Well, it's 11 o'clock there, right?
Yes. No, actually it's 20 minutes after 10.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's 5, let's see, it's 5:20 here. So, big time difference. But, it's so cool. I'm so excited to talk with you guys today.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to have you back. It really, really is. But at the same time, thank you for taking time out, especially around your dinner time, to be able to talk to us humble people down here in New Zealand. It is always a pleasure to catch up with you. Now, we kicked off the show literally with Paper Mask. Now, this is one guaranteed track that I am playing every breakfast show that I've been playing since the last time we met. It just hasn't stopped. It is snowballing like crazy. So I think we better refresh our audio audience's memory. Tell us a little bit about this track.
Okay. So Paper Mask is based around the entire situation with COVID, where we were locked inside our houses, we have no clue what's going to happen in the world, and we're told to put our faith into pieces of paper on our face, and that's going to save your life. And that's a little bit terrifying, when at the time we didn't really know anything about Corona. We just knew that don't go outside of your house or you most likely will die. And I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying. And I'm like, wow, this is a terrible situation. This would make a fantastic song because everybody on the planet can relate to it. From people who are super, super young to people who are super, super old. No matter what, they can relate to it because everybody is going through it. And I want to create a song that will relate to everybody. So in the song, I talk about how we don't know if the grass is going to be greener on the other side of COVID. We could go through massive issues after. And I don't think it's going to go back to how it was before, but we're working towards getting out of this together. And I feel like COVID can kind of unite everybody as people through social media all across the country, or all across every country, all across the globe. And I think it's so, so awesome and important. And that's mainly the reasoning behind Paper Mask.
You know, I get it. I really, really do. And moreover, I think everybody who's listening gets it as well. You know what I mean? Yes, you're right. We're all in this boat together, literally. It's only a small marble in the global scale of, galaxy and everything like that. We need to take care not only of our planet, but of each other. We really do. So do the right thing, right? Do the right thing. You know what I'm talking about. Now, you're an influencer. So, somebody that I would definitely call an influencer anyway. And you go out, you communicate with people. The tweens, it was a word that I learnt from you the last time we spoke. Let's refresh everybody's memory about this because it is such an important subject. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so in terms of being an influencer?
Yeah, I'm talking mainly about how you go out and talk to people about the awareness of suicide. This is a very important subject, and I think you're a very, very adult young lady, and you're tackling such a huge subject. It really, really is. I think we need to talk about it. So tell me what you have in mind here.
Yeah, so talking about suicide prevention and anti-bullying and everything, I have dealt with bullying my entire life, and suicide is something that's very popular. It's something that comes a lot of times from really intense bullying. So I think talking on both topics is very, very important. And they're very heavy topics that a lot of people don't speak on. And I think it's so important too, because I know several people who are no longer with us due to suicide. And I think talking to younger audiences, along with people my age, about that is so important. And sharing that there's so many other ways to stop issues than leaving everybody. And it's so heartbreaking too, because you're left with so many more questions than you even are answers. And some people you don't even expect it. And it's the worst part about it. And honestly, for me, I'm thankful that I have the ability to go out and talk with people about like suicide prevention, because it's such a heavy topic to me that I have gone through, and I've been around a situation where people have, well, ended their lives. And I think it's really important to just speak about it and make awareness of it, and know that you're not alone no matter what. People are here for you and supporting you, and there's always people who care so much about you, and it's so important overall just to love one another and have someone to talk to about it. If you feel like you're like pushing towards suicide, you got to know that people are here to support you no matter what. And you have to find somebody that you can talk to, because talking can save lives.
That's huge. That is huge, folks. Believe me, couldn't said it better. Literally. Brooklyn Love is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Brooklyn. Donnie Coulter, hello, buddy. Nice to have you back. And, of course, hello, Pumpkin. Terry Van Cannon's joining us.
And John Pater.
And John Pater's joining us as well. Brilliant, brilliant. I'd love to be able to get Alex and Ashley hooked up together. You never know what might happen, believe me. Absolutely brilliant. And young Ashley, literally, she tied up, in fact, she so snowed up our system. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people it takes to bomb us all at once, but we played something that she actually had sent to us when she was being interviewed on the red carpet for a show in Toronto, I think it was. And believe me, we played it here. Will just took notice and snowed the place up. It really did. So I found out, literally, Alex, if I ever want to upset my IT guy, play that deal. You know what I mean? Literally. Now, Alex, before we move into feeling away, I really, really want to do this. I really, really do. Because we absolutely love not only yourself, but your father, Jeremy, as well. And I want to let you guys see this. You know, this is fantastic. This is a Freeman formula. It really is. And the question I have for you is, have you had your brain food today? Well, I tell you what, let's do this. Barbara, would you like one?
Yeah, but I'm filming, but I'll...
But you-
I got one
There
too.
we go.
I'll join you guys on it.
There
Mine's in
you
a slushy form.
Oh, nice.
It's got a
Well,
slushy.
Together.
we're going to go. We're going to go raw, literally.
Here's mine, everyone.
There we go.
Here's another person. There's three of
And
us
just
here.
show you, believe me, I feel far more intelligent once I've had one of these. I do.
I like
Done
it.
like a dog's dinner.
I
It's
like the
absolutely
apple.
good for
the
you.
apple ones, yum.
I'm getting used
What have we got here? Wild cherry.
Right?
We've got grape as well, and of course the apple one as
It's
well.
my favourite.
Believe me, check it out. Now, Alex, speaking for Jeremy, your father, how do we buy a product? How do we get hold of him to be able to get this product?
So, to get that product, you can go to freemanformula.com. We also have an entire line of supplements that you can take your choice of. I love the product. I use it every single day. We have so many products that I think that everybody will really love, and they're so great for you. So, freemanformula.com is where you can find it.
Stunning.
107%.
Okay, and also I do have a code that you guys can use if you want to get a hold of some more upgrade. The code is 107 20%. 107 20% is a code. You get 20% off.
There you go. There you go. And believe me, absolute pleasure to do that for Jeremy. It really, really is. Having said that, feeling away. This track literally is just huge here at Galaxy. Tell me a little bit about this, because believe me, everybody wants to know. How did you come to the lyrics?
How did I come about the lyrics? Well, Feeling Away was a very quick song to write. I really enjoyed the process of writing the song. We started off sitting down on a little keyboard. It's probably about this big, and it was when I was in the studio. And I was like playing around with some chords. And my producer and co-writer, Happy, was like, I love that. Let's put it in. So we were going through like 10,000 different keyboard little settings, and we're like, I love this one. So I picked it. I played the chords, and I was like, this feels like it has like a good, just like happiness about it. And it's like, I really enjoyed the feeling of it. And then we started on the first lines that are, I can say what I want, but you know it ain't true. I can't stop thinking about me and you. Scared to say something, just pick up the clue. And here comes the love from the first one I lose. And then me and my producer were like, this is so good. So we just kept building on it, and it was a really quick song overall. It overall probably took an hour to 20 minutes to finish the entire song. Well, we did have like our basic production and like our rough production, and then a little bit later we did work more on production. But it was so exciting that song was so quickly done. We wrote the song in less than a half an hour and then recorded it. And it was super late at night. We had already just done another song, and we were like, this song, I feel like it has this really like good vibe about it. So it's one of my favorite unreleased songs so far, because I want to release it very, very soon, like on all streaming platforms. And we're just trying to figure out the perfect time for it.
But you know something? Here in New Zealand, people have been getting in touch with us from all around the world, literally. They absolutely love Feeling Away. Here's Alex Freeman on Galaxy. How you feeling, Alex? You okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Nice. Yes. Have a cat for that.
20%.
Yeah. So also with the upgrade, 107, 20% gives you 20% off the entire is that for all of the
Yeah,
products?
anybody. So again,
Yeah.
if anybody calls them, we'll know they came from you, because they'll put in a code 107, 20%. 107, 20.
That's classy.
And that way, then that'll save them on shipping costs too.
Fair enough. That's classy. I like that. I really,
That's what
really do.
107, that's
107,
That's
20.
us.
Yeah, I love that. I really do. And believe me, different flavours.
Yeah, we've had ours.
Yep.
You won't
So,
stop talking
I haven't
now.
fallen over yet, but I tell you what, I'm feeling smarter. It could be dangerous.
Give yourself a fancy.
It could be dangerous. You don't want a smart
Honestly,
DJ, do you?
Hi.
Really
I
don't.
couldn't take mine and hold the phone.
Ah,
Pretty good.
Christy
Thank you.
Jackson
Yeah.
is watching. Nice
Hi,
to have
Christy.
Christy on board, and also John Pater, of course. Nice to have that brother man on board as well.
I think so too.
Yeah, Terry is. Donnie Coulter, there's a suicide prevention course called Assist Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training. It is recognised worldwide. Great course.
Oh, well,
Ta-da,
a
ta-da.
message for Alex to read later.
There we go.
She
Yeah,
might even be
absolutely.
involved.
Absolutely. Alex, did we make a cartoon out of you the last time?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, damn, we're going to do it again.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Yeah, I did, because I know we talked about it.
Yeah,
So yeah, I remember.
very cool. And look at that, I'm feeling smart already. I've had the ultimate brain formula. Going to be dangerous later, I am.
Oh, poor us.
Normally I have these about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, you see, I start work about 11 o'clock, midnight, some nights. I get the babysitting job to go through, you know, and keep an eye on all the computers and everything, because everybody else is sleeping, right? So I get that job. And usually about 1 o'clock in the morning I'll have one of these. Does me wonderfully, it really does. So, you know, whatever Jeremy is doing, tell him to make more.
We have so much. We have a warehouse that we all work together to create.
I believe you. I believe you. right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 24 degrees right now. Let me put that in perspective for our American friends who are joining us this morning. See if I can find the right button to push here. It's 64 degrees right now and climbing, literally climbing. The weatherman says 73 degrees. Well, we've already passed that already. It reckons 64, but it's definitely hotter than that, literally. So, we'll see. Alex, one thing that really captured my mind is I see your influences here in your music, and Sam Cooke was one of these guys.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about how you discovered music from Sam Cooke.
Well, my parents have I grew up in my parents' gym, so they would have like every type of music playing all day long. So we'd be there all day. So in the morning, it'd be like this really like, it'd be upbeat, like, yeah, let's get this day going. Like, we've got cardio. Let's train. Like, it'd be like upbeat and like really like exciting. And then during like noonish, there's not a ton of people in a gym at like noon. So we would play slower music for, like, it'd just be like more vibe, and like we enjoyed that. So we would always play like Sam Cooke or Otis Redding, or there's so many people that we'd play that would have like a different vibe and just make it like it'd be a nice, it just is calming. So my parents would play that all the time. So he's one of my favorite artists, and it's so amazing, like his melodic phrasing and melodies and everything. I just adore.
Now, I know I've asked you this in the past, but I really have to run through this one again. It is a fan question, actually, and I get it every time. Alex, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on Twitter? But more importantly, Alex, do you respond?
I try my very hardest to. I am on all platforms except for Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. But my social media, you can find everything pretty much at Alex Freeman Rocks. You actually can go to my website, which is alexfreemanrocks.com, and from there you can find every single platform. I try my very, very hardest to respond to everything. It's really important to me to keep in touch with people and talk with people and be able to create new relationships with people that I normally wouldn't. And I think it's so, so exciting. So if you do DM me, write to me, whatever, email me, I try my very, very hardest to respond, and I will love to have a conversation with anybody. So please feel free to DM me, email me, write to me. I would love to talk with you.
Yeah, well, there, you see, that already proves the fact that she'll talk to anybody. She's talking to me now. There you go. Terry, nice to have Terry Ashley watching as well. Nice to have you on board, Terry. Now, at the same time, my friend, I think it comes to a very important part of the show where we're going to release a brand spanking new song to the world. We've been playing it. It has gone ballistic, literally. 2017 requests so far and climbing since we've been playing it. Tell me about Oh Baby. How did you come to this?
Okay, so Oh Baby is one of my favorite songs that I have. And I'm so thankful that I was able to release it. Because I have 55 songs that are unreleased. And I was so excited that I was able to release this one. It's about that feeling when you really, really like somebody and you like get excited but nervous and like all of these things while you're around that person. And it's just like this bubbly excitedness. So for me, I was so excited writing this song because I had some absolutely amazing co-writers and producer who are, honestly, they've worked with some of my idols. So like learning that, I was like, oh my gosh, like everybody in the room that was working on this song worked with some of the top people in the industry. And it was so amazing to learn about each and every single person that I worked with on this song. So this song is really just, for me, it's just a really fun song that I hope everybody really enjoys. And honestly, I just released the music video, which kind of it's really interesting because for the music video, I wanted to do something that was really creative and interesting. So we took our modern take on Medusa, and it was kind of it doesn't have anything to do with the song, honestly. The music video is on its own different path, but it's a really fun song, and I hope everybody really enjoys.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Alex. It went straight to number 20 right away. As soon as we started playing it, it went straight up the charts. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking for the very first time, Alex Freeman, Ooh, baby.
Number 20.
Congratulations. You've got 3 on our charts.
Yes! Oh my
Hey,
god, this is so
Steve Baker.
exciting.
Nice to see
That
you.
is fantastic. It really, really is. Steve Baker's joined us. Nice to have you on board, Steve.
Yes, he introduced us to.
Yes, he did, from Visual Image Marketing, of course. Absolute pleasure to have Steve on board. It's been a while, my bro. It really has. And loving some of the new stuff you're sending us too. Thank you very much. Keep that up. But I'm still waiting for you to keep me in hoo-hoo grubs, bro.
Yeah, I'll message him after. So.
Do you know what a hoo-hoo grub is?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Well, when I'm very...
Really, you never, ever gave me to eat one of those.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Believe me, we'll see. But when I first met Steve, he says, I've got some artists I want you to interview. And I says, I'd love to. He says, you do, so I'll keep you in hoo-hoo grubs. Haven't seen one. I'm sure I'm going to get a whole heap now, I bet you. He's going to find a way. He really is. But the nutritionists, they're good for you.
They are.
They are. Yeah. Besides, they taste like
Oh, I suppose
peanut butter.
you could dry them out and make them into a,
Yeah.
powder.
If they're good for me and they're, no.
You
Yeah.
could,
They're
yeah.
good for you, that makes it 10 times scarier.
Well, unless you choke on one, you won't die from it. Let's put it that way.
I mean, yeah, if you don't die from them, I guess that's
Nah,
okay.
nah. Believe me.
If you're starving, you
There's
may eat
scarier
one,
things
but I
in the world
wouldn't.
than a hoo-hoo grub.
No, I wouldn't eat one. That's for sure.
I'm with Alex. No way.
Oh,
Fair enough. Steve doesn't want to do
And you know
that.
what? Me too.
Steve
I'm not
says to me,
eating one
just
either.
wait.
I've seen
Thank
them.
you, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, Alex, I'm watching you, watching me, watching you kind of thing.
Awesome.
And I'm reading the comments that's coming up as well. You'll be able to get them when we send you the videos and everything.
Okay, perfect.
Let's get back to the desk. Let's wrap this up. But Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Galaxy FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, believe me, it's been an absolute pleasure catching up with Alex Freeman, coming out of Orlando, Florida, yes, Disneyland area. And Alex, are you looking at releasing anything new in the near future now that we've done a release of Ooh Baby? Are we looking for anything coming in the future? Will you come back again?
Absolutely. I would love to come back again. I was going to actually release a song last month, and then I realized, you know what? I wanted to film a really epic music video. And the music video that I wanted to film for it, I have the videographer that I want to use, but he isn't from the US. He lives in Lithuania, and I can't get him into the country. For like, he has to come in on like a work permit, but I can't get him in. So we're waiting until it's easier to get the amazing videographer into the country, and then I think we're gonna release the next song, which is Broken Record, in like mid-February, and I'm really, really excited for it.
Okay, well, believe me, I'm looking forward to not only playing it here at Galaxy, I mean 3. We play 3 in the Breakfast Show. Unheard of, literally, so I'm looking forward to your new releases. But one more question. You know, we're now the 2nd, I think you're the 1st of November over there, by the way, pinching a punch for the 1st of the month. But we're only a couple of weeks away now from Christmas, right?
Right.
Have you got a Christmas track?
I don't. Last year, I actually wrote an entire Christmas album for Hallmark, and I never ended up doing anything with it. But I do have like 7 Christmas songs that if I did want to release, I probably would. But I feel like they just need improvement. So I don't think I'm going to do anything for Christmas. I probably will release a cover on YouTube, and that's about it.
Maybe you can check it out.
I might send you guys, if I do, I can send you guys the cover. It'll be a Christmas. I'll send you guys the Christmas song.
Yeah, do that, please.
I want to invite her.
Absolutely.
Speak up, I
I
can't hear you.
want to invite her for the Christmas show.
Okay, well, even having said that, Barbara's just informed me that she wants to invite you to our Christmas show that we're going to be doing about the 20th of December. Put that in your Rolodex or, in your phone or anything that, believe me, we would love for you to come back and help us celebrate Christmas, even though you don't have a Christmas song.
Yes, I would love to.
Awesome!
I can sing one.
Awesome! We would love that.
Her Sunday the 19th
Oh,
of
okay,
December.
fair enough. It'll be your Sunday the 19th.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Awesome. I'll get Barbara to keep in touch with you. But in the meantime, Alex, sorry, I was thinking of John Pater then. In the meantime, Alex, please don't go anywhere just yet. You know what we're going to do next, if you know what I mean. But we are going to have to wrap this up. Looking forward to having you with us just on Christmas time. If we get caught up in the mix, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year right now. And for everybody, including Mum and Dad, okay?
Yes.
But
You
in the
too.
meantime, thank you.
Happy very early Christmas.
Yeah, look,
Well,
believe
we'll
me,
see.
I've already started playing Christmas stuff and the staff around here think I'm crazy.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm very Christmassy. I like it. I do.
It's your favorite Christmas song.
Exactly. But don't go anywhere. But in the meantime, let's switch over to the other studio. Thank you guys for joining us today here at Galaxy 107 FM. If you're going to watch later on over on YouTube, sub, thumb, bell, you know what to do. And believe me, keep an eye out for our next interview coming out of LA. Yes, Sandra North is going to be joining us very, very shortly. See you then. But in the meantime, we'll go over to the other studio. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Galaxy 107 FM.